Good morning. My name is Marcus Solar. I'm one of the annuity directors here at Insurance Agency Marketing Services. I wanted to thank you all for taking time out to listen into the webinar this morning. We do have the privilege of having one of our strategic partners on the line with us this morning, Nassau Re and Jake Quigley-Aroli. We're going to be covering their entire portfolio of products this morning and how you can strategically use their products to help your clients keep up with inflation and hedge against increasing costs on an ongoing basis as they save to and throughout retirement. They have tremendous products, whether you're looking on the income side, whether you're looking on the long-term care side with the personal protection choice, or you're looking at just the accumulation side with their multi-year guarantee type style products, and the accumulation with the growth. So they do have a strategic and great safe product portfolio for you to take a look at this morning. We are going to be covering a number of different items. So if you do have questions as we go through this morning, please feel free to add them in the question box. We'll try to address those as we go. But again, Jake and I appreciate you taking time out to listen into the webinar this morning. I'm going to cover some additional value adds from an insurance agency marketing standpoint before we get started. But we want to help you grow your agency, help you make more money as the partnership just begins or continues to grow through our new producer builder program, a way to really grow your production. It is a way for us to say thank you and welcome aboard. It is good for the first 6 months that you are on board with us on any fixed index annuity or single premium life premium based on $100,000 of paid production. You can either choose either $750 in cash back or a 1,500 piece postcard mailing program to help keep your pipeline full of people to see, all the way up to the $1 million level. You can get preset, pre-qualified appointments, or we can help you out with videos, consumer-facing brochures, custom articles, and special products upon request from my top-line marketing department. So again, for us to say thank you, welcome aboard. Let's build a strong partnership for many years to come, and we look forward to many great years together. We also have the IAMS Business Builder, a way for you to increase your capital, as we do understand it is very expensive to run a practice. A way we can share in those expenses is either through the referral producer program or the marketing reimbursement program. On the marketing reimbursement program, just to touch base, we do pay $100 in marketing reimbursement for every $100,000 in index annuity premium, $200 per $100,000 in single premium life, and $200 in $10,000 of life target premium. This all goes into a marketing reimbursement account, which you can use to offset any expenditures through your office on an ongoing basis. Again, we want to help you and grow your agency. In my opinion, we do have some of the best back office support. This is a way for you to stay doing what you do best in front of prospects and clients alike. And we do have some of the top sales expertise and coaching through some of the best annuity marketing directors in the industry. And we do offer the paperless contracting, which saves you time and money. Amber Williams and her team does a wonderful job on the submission to commission support on the new business side. So again, that you can stay in front of your clients, deliver policies, and continue to write business. So work smarter, not harder. Some of the best back office support in the industry to take that off of the table so you can do what you do best. We do offer Firelight. Firelight is available through our IAMS website at www.iamsinc.com. It is our electronic application process. Nassau is a great partner on that platform, along with several different other carriers, both on the life and annuity side. Once you do sign up, it is a great program because the Firelight program does eliminate all the errors on applications. It does eliminate those trips back to the clients to get corrections on applications. It does get the policy back in your hands quicker and get you paid much quicker on those cases as well. So please take a look at the Firelight application out on our website. when you have a moment. If you have any questions on this, you can reach out to anyone in the IAMS annuity sales directors or annuity new business here at Insurance Agency Marketing Services, and we would be more than happy to answer any questions for you with regards to our electronic Firelight application program. We do have one of the best marketing solutions team in the industry. No matter where you are in your practice, whether you're just looking to get into business and you need help with a logo design, business card, letterhead, envelope program, or website, we can help you certainly design that. Or if you've been in the business for many, many years and would like to take a look at maybe rebranding your business, doing some more digital marketing, professionally handwritten newsletters, postcards, social media consulting, Facebook advertising, we can certainly meet you where you're at and help you achieve that next level. So if you have any questions on our marketing and what we can do to help you really differentiate you in your own backyard, give you that competitive advantage, then reach out to Mr. Curtis Hawks or Jacob Tedlock, and they'd be more than happy to answer any questions with regards to any of our creative marketing solutions and our marketing department. When we aren't here in the office, and before I get too deep into our website, I would like to make a key point that Mr. Steve Murray, our president, has made a promise to the field that if it wasn't for you, the advisor, it wouldn't be for us here in the office. So he's made a promise to the field that every phone call that comes into our office is answered live and within 2 rings. It is a way for us to say thank you to the field for what you do, and that we are here when you need us the most. When we aren't here during regular business hours, we do have the IAMS website here to assist you with forms online, quoting software availability, annuity and life grids, current annuity news, and most of all, the sales resource library, which will provide you with presentation material, articles, and much, much more. So I would invite you to take some time, go out to our website, take a look around. That website address is listed above at www.imsinc.com. And make yourself very familiar with the website. If you have any questions on our website, again, you can certainly reach out to any of the life or annuity directors here at Insurance Agency Marketing, and we'd be more than happy to answer any questions for you with regards to that tool. We do offer the Retirement Analyzer. It is a retirement income planning tool for you to help your clients achieve their financial future or financial goals and the journey to that by answering several different questions like, can I continue my present standard of living into my retirement years? What if the plan in which I believed to be true turned out not to be true? When would I like to know that? Today or the first day of retirement? So Retirement Analyzer is a great forecasting tool to help you forecast your client's retirement income needs. What if their primary income earner died prematurely? What effect would that have on the surviving spouse and their income need during retirement years? If you'd like to take a look at Retirement Analyzer, I'd like to offer that to your current clientele. What we do is we pay for the base software itself, so there's no expense to the advisor as long as you are licensed with some of our core carriers and actively writing. It is an additional value add. If you do have questions on this software, please reach out to our sales team. We'll be more than happy to answer any questions with regards to the Retirement Analyzer, the software, the tools that you can use within your practice day to day. We did bring on IAMS Wealth Management. It is a choice for financial advisors. If you are considering getting your Series 65 and looking at growing that side of the business, it will help you grow those relationships, increase your revenue, and really build that retention with your current clientele. I have launched a poll. If you want more information on getting your Series 65 or considering getting that license, please let me know. I'll be more than happy to let Charles Hearing Jr. or Mike Hansen know, and they will certainly reach out and answer any questions for you. It is a way really to gather more assets, not pass those down the street to a competitor and run the possible risk of losing that business. So again, if you are considering that, let me know and I'll have our team reach out to you, answer any questions, and possibly get you on board with our IAMS wealth management team. I'm going to go ahead and close that out here at this point in time. Appreciate that. We do offer the Life and Annuity Academy. We are making final decisions by this Friday for our up and coming event. It will be June 15th through the 17th in conjunction with Athene in Des Moines, Iowa. This is a tremendous opportunity. I can't state that enough. We do bring in 4 or 5 of our top multi-million-dollar producers for $1 million roundtable discussion of what they do to keep their prospecting pipeline full, what they do in running their business, how they run their appointments, how they close their business. So if you want a inside look on how a top multi-million-dollar professional runs their practice, and you'd like to attend this event, what we're looking for is advisors that are currently licensed with Athene through our office and currently actively writing. We go through sales software tools. We'll go through Retirement Analyzer. We're going to go through the best income writers in the industry, insurance and annuity life concepts, turnkey seminar systems. Everything is going to be discussed at this two-day event. If you have questions or would like to be considered for this upcoming event, June 15th through the 17th, please call our office at the number listed below. Again, it's going to be with Athene coming up here this June. Final decisions will be made for this upcoming event on Friday. We have announced Greenbrier, our top producer trip. Qualification is running out here June 30th. There is still time to qualify for that event. Every piece of business that you do through insurance agency marketing services, whether it's life, annuity, MedSup, all that business does count towards the trip. Different levels, different point calculations. If you have questions on that, please contact our office here and we can walk through those calculations for you. 4 million points to qualify for level 3. The trip is going to start on October 2nd and run through October 6th. It's going to be the Greenbrier, obviously, getaway. Great location. 45, 50 of our top producers are going to be at this event. You can rub elbows with them, learn what they do within their practice as well. Build those relationships, be part of the IAMS family. If you have any questions on our top producer trip, please give our office a call. We'll be more than happy to answer any questions for you on that up and coming opportunity. If you are tied to social media and you like to follow articles that we do put out there and trends within the industry, please like and follow us on Facebook and LinkedIn. The links are below. We try to update those on a weekly or bi-weekly basis, depending on what's going on industry-wide with rates or companies or just industry trends overall with different marketers. So please like and share. We'd be more than happy to have you join the family there. And at this point in time, what I'd like to do is reintroduce Jake Quigley-Rowley with one of our strategic partners through Nassau Re. Again, Jake, I appreciate you taking time out to bring the portfolio of Nassau to the table today, walk through that, share with folks how they can help their clients keep up with inflation and hedge against those increasing costs across the board. Nassau does bring that portfolio to the table. It is a tremendous opportunity for you to diversify some of your clients' assets into those products, not only from a growth standpoint, but an income standpoint. And if they do need that care protection, the personal protection choice really plays into that as well. So again, Jake, I do appreciate your time, and I'll go switch it over to you at this point.
Awesome, Marcus. Well, thank you. Thank you for the intro. Thanks for the partnership and for everything that you do as part of the insurance agency marketing and Nassau partnership. I am Excited to be here and speak with many of you today. Hopefully, just looking at that Greenbrier slide, hopefully many of you on the call are working towards that or going to be part of that. I know I will be there and definitely looking forward to meeting many of you throughout the event. It's a interesting time to be talking about FIAs. As Marcus mentioned, we're going to talk, the first part of the presentation, we're going to talk about and introduce the Nassau portfolio. And I'm going to show you some of the differentiators that we have from a product standpoint. The second half of the presentation, we're going to look at sort of different income opportunities, different ways that we can build a retirement plan, an income retirement plan, to help that client maintain the lifestyle they want to live throughout their retirement days. And it's definitely interesting times as I look right now. I'm sure many of you, or maybe you're not following the, market volatility. We're down another 2+% today in the overall markets. As I was reading some stuff earlier today, Target came out, missed targets pretty substantially in terms of their overall goals, and a big part of that is because of the supply chain issues, not just the lack of ability to get things to the store, but the cost of getting them to the store. And when you break it down to prospects and clients that we're working with, we know that that's going to impact them even more. It's going to impact how they operate and what they do substantially more. And we're going to show you different ways that you can put together an income strategy to obviously protect against market volatility, to protect against market losses, to ensure that we can provide an income stream that client can never outlive. And then we're going to look at ways to maximize that income or increase that income over time to address inflationary type concerns, to address these scenarios that we're experiencing right now that none of us, I think, really expected to be this bad in terms of overall impact in lifestyle. So without further ado, let's get things rolling. As I mentioned, up front, before we get into the product stuff and then moving over to the sales ideas, sales strategy, concept ideas, let's talk a little bit about who Nassau is. It is a newer name to the industry, but we have been in business since 1851. So this is actually our 171st year in business. As I like to say, the story with Nassau really comes down to strength in numbers. The first number is 170 years. Second number, when you look at the overall assets, $20 billion in assets under management. But to me, the two most important numbers, first and foremost, is 106%. Today, our solvency ratio sits at 106%, meaning for every dollar of liabilities Nassau has, we have over $1.06 in assets on the book. This positions us as one of the top solvency rated carriers in the industry today. To me, the other most important number is 2 and 3. And what do I mean by 2 in 3? Nassau has received 2 AM Best upgrades in the last 3 years. Today, we sit at a B++, again, 2 notches above where we sat 3 years ago. And what that means for you and clients and prospects that you're working with is there's third-party affirmation that the transformation that we've been put through since the acquisition from Phoenix over to Nassau is continuing to put the company in a better light. You're going to see that transformation when we talk about the products, when we talk about a couple operational efficiencies. But most importantly for you, you're going to see that in the financial improvement and strength of the company. And why to me that's important again is if you make a recommendation to a client who's going to leverage the strength of the FIA product in 3 years, 5 years, 10 years down the road, you want to make sure that commitment and that promise that you're making, that company's going to be there. 2 upgrades in the last 3 years, 171 years of delivering on our promises, excited to continue to work hard to be your carrier of choice, earn your trust, and earn your clients' ability to help them maintain the lifestyle they want throughout their retirement days. Now let's transition and talk a little bit about your business. Our way of thanking you for working with Nassau through insurance agency marketing is for every FIA dollar that you submit will qualify you towards Nassau Elite. The feedback from the program, the growth in this program that we've seen over the last 4 years. And when I say growth, I don't just mean people, more and more people qualifying. What we're seeing is consistently larger annual production by producers inside of this program. How does it work? For only $1.75 million in FIA issued premium throughout the calendar year, you're going to qualify for potentially 3 benefits back to your business. Value 1, Your first year qualifying as Nassau Elite, we're going to pay you a 50 basis point bonus retro to $1. You do $5 million in sales with Nassau, you've qualified as Nassau Elite. Your first year qualifying, you're going to get a 50 basis point bonus on that entire $5 million block of sales. For every subsequent consecutive year that you qualify, we increase that bonus to 75 basis points. And we pay this bonus out, the second year plus bonus, we pay that out on a quarterly basis once you re-qualify, achieving that Nassau Elite status for that year. Benefit 2, elite level service. You got a great back office team, great support there with insurance agency marketing. You see all the value add as a carrier as a company that they bring to your business. But on top of the compensation bonus, on top of everything that insurance agency marketing provides to your business, you're also going to get elite level service with Nassau. And what that means is you will have a dedicated new business case manager as well as a dedicated post-service manager. I'd love to sit here today and tell you that when you submit a piece of business with Nassau, everything's going to run smoothly. You're never going to have any issues. As much as I believe we deliver on that service, things still fall through the cracks. Wouldn't it be great to know that you've got one specific person, whether that be pre-issue or post-issue, that you could pick up the phone or you could email and say, hey, here's the situation, help me out. And they're going to, because they know you've got a relationship, they're going to go to work to get that taken care of. So now we've got compensation bonuses for only $1.75 million, elite level service. Last but not least, if you're one of our top 50 producers, you and a guest will join us. This year, our trip location is going to be the Cove in the Bahamas. You and a guest will join us, enjoy the fruits of your labor, celebrate your successes, spend time with 49 other top producers to share strategies and talk about ways that you can continue to grow your business. We're not bringing in 500 producers where you sort of get lost in the crowd. It's a great intimate setting where you can really get as much or as little as you want out of the interactions. I will tell you in 2021, our number 50 producer produced $1.9 million in sales. So yes, it's a little above the qualifying number, but we're still not talking about, 5, 10, 15 million to qualify for this program. Take advantage of Nassau Elite. Again, because of our preferred partnership with insurance agency marketing, you have the ability to qualify for this program, our way of thanking you for seeing the value of the Nassau portfolio. Now let's begin the transition. As I mentioned up front, we're going to take the first few minutes and talk through the Nassau portfolio. We're really setting the stage to talk about sales strategies, product positioning ideas, and how we can create a steady income stream to meet the unique environment that we're in today. What I love about the Nassau portfolio is the fact that we offer a portfolio that has a broad range of solutions. So depending on what you're trying to accomplish, we don't have 3 FIA products that all do the same thing, and you've got to decide which one fits best. We've got 3 FIA products that really specialize and maximize the benefits based on the risks and concerns you're trying to address with each specific client that you're working with. Before we get into the FIA portfolio, know that we have a very strong multi-year guaranteed annuity portfolio as well. We have a 4, 5, 6, and 7-year duration multi-year guaranteed annuity contract. You have rates ranging anywhere from 3.25% all the way up to 3.6%, depending on which contract duration you elect, depending on which liquidity option that you elect. All of our MYGA business is sold e-app only. There are no paper application opportunities. So in order to, again, get these great rates, you would have to be on the Firelight e-app platform through insurance agency marketing. If you're looking for additional information or looking for illustrations, please call the great team at IAMS. They'd be happy to put together an illustration, talk through all the increases that we've seen from a multi-year guaranteed annuity standpoint lately. High level, I want to point out quickly the accumulation opportunity inside of Nassau. Earlier this year, we simplified, we streamlined, and we diversified our accumulation approach. Prior to February 1 of this year, every FIA contract that we offered had a unique subset of index allocation strategies. February 1, as I mentioned, we streamlined and we added a few indexes to give you that full diversification. First and foremost, know you have index allocations based off of the S&P 500. Most commonly used most commonly recognized, well known by consumers, large cap U.S. equities. On top of the S&P 500 options, we also now have the Nasdaq 100. Think tech heavy, high volatility, but what we've experienced is obviously substantially high returns because of that tech focus and that high volatility that you have with Nasdaq. So now we sort of have our blue chip, large U.S. equities S&P 500. We've got our tech heavy stock with Nasdaq 100. Last but not least, we have our iteration of vol control. The Smart Passage Index is an index that's comprised of the 200 least volatile stocks inside of the S&P 500. The differentiator to you, the differentiator to your clients, is the fact that the Smart Passage Index comes with a 16.5% volatility target. Think about what that means to you. Think about what that means to the client. The average vol control index today in the marketplace has between, let's say, a 4 and 6% vol target. Smart Passage Index is 3 to 4 times the industry average. What that means to you and your client is that you guys have more access to the index that you're tracking. We're already inside of an FIA contract. We know we can't go backwards. We've got Nasdaq. We've got S&P. When I look at vol control, don't I want an index that's really going to try and push that ceiling higher and give me higher accumulation opportunity inside the FIA chassis? That's what you have with the Smart Passage Index with that 16.5% vol target. And again, know that each one of these 3 indexes are available on the 3 FIA products that we talk about. And each one of these 3 indexes are going to help complete this income story that we're going to talk about at the end of the presentation. Ways that we can structure a plan to maximize the benefit while also sort of offering that volatility buffer. Now, to be able to talk through these sales strategies, we have to have a basic understanding of the Nassau portfolio. Our flagship #1 selling contract is a Nassau Personal Income Annuity. High level, you see we issue this product through the max age of 80, up to $1 million without prior home office approval, with the ability to do income payouts on both qualified and non-qualified plans. And those income payouts can be either single or joint. The real sizzle with the Nassau Personal Income Annuity, though, is the income strategies available. And once you uncover that a portion of assets is earmarked to provide an income stream or supplement an income stream throughout your client's retirement days, the only question you have to ask at that point is when. When are you transitioning from the accumulation to the distribution phase? If it's within the first 3 years after issue, you're going to elect our Income Today rider. What this rider does is it gives your client an immediate 30% bonus to their income account. That client has the ability to activate that guaranteed lifetime income stream as soon as 30 days after issue. So they can take that bucket of assets and transition it into a guaranteed lifetime income stream they can never outlive within 30 days after issue. But if they defer 1 contract year, at the end of the first contract anniversary or 12th month, we're going to add another 7.5% bonus to the income account on top of that already 30% bonus that's there. And if they defer 2 years, at the end of the 24th month, we add another 7.5% bonus, giving that client a full guaranteed 45% increase to their benefit base within 24 months and 1 day after the contract issue. If that client had a little longer time frame before they were looking to activate income, maybe 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10 years down the road, that's where you elect the Income Tomorrow rider. Instead of receiving a big upfront bonus, here what we're going to do is we're going to grow that client's income account or benefit base at a guaranteed 14% simple per year. We're going to grow that benefit base at 14% simple for up to 10 years or until they activate the rider, whichever comes first. So if you think about what you're seeing on the screen right here, industry-leading benefit-based bonuses and roll-ups, guaranteed benefit-based bonuses and roll-ups. This is going to provide a key opportunity when we talk about sales strategies, when we talk about ways that we can help protect a client and provide that income stream that they can never outlive. From just a basic standpoint, the illustration is a one-pager. It's going to do a side-by-side comparison of income today versus income tomorrow. And you can see exactly whether that client turns on the income 30 days after issue, 3 years, 8 years down the road, your client knows exactly what they're going to get. Peace of mind, predictability with the industry-leading income today, income tomorrow rider. And as we mentioned a couple minutes ago, now personal income annuity is more than just an income product. Is it going to blow your socks off from an accumulation standpoint? Absolutely not. But knowing that we have this diversified approach, first and foremost, we're going to focus on providing the highest level of guaranteed lifetime income. But now we have this streamlined, diversified accumulation approach with S&P 500, NASDAQ 100, and Vol Control Smart Passage. These 3 indexes can be allocated on a 1-year reset or a 2-year reset, and both within a no-fee strategy, meaning no cap, no spread, no fee. Or for a 1% annual strategy fee, we're going to increase that par rate, trying to maximize that accumulation upside opportunity. Now let's quickly, Marcus had mentioned the personal protection choice. Let's high-level look through this product, and then we're going to look at one more contract before we talk about different income strategy ideas or ways that we can, again, protect the client against volatility and have a competitive income stream. Personal protection choice takes personal income annuity and moves it to the next level. You see, first and foremost, high levels, same structure and design as you had with personal income annuity. In terms of income payout, we have the same income today, income tomorrow rider that we already discussed, up to 45% bonus with today, 14% simple roll-up with tomorrow. The difference is the payout factors are going to be slightly lower with the personal protection choice. So in the back of your mind, you have to think, if the goal of a bucket of assets is highest amount of guaranteed lifetime income my client can never outlive, personal income annuity is going to be the solution every day of the week. If you have a client who's looking for a competitive income, but they're also concerned about long-term care type coverage, they're also worried about legacy protection, but they don't maybe have the assets or the health to qualify for products that provide those types of benefits, that's where personal protection choice is going to come into play. So again, we elect our income time horizon of today or tomorrow. Once we elect that horizon, we now have the opportunity to attach our care protection benefit. A benefit that if your client were to go into a nursing home, Nassau is going to enhance the guaranteed lifetime income that they're receiving by up to 250%. If your client weren't able to fulfill 2 of 6 ADLs and needed in-home care, Nassau is going to increase the income that they're receiving by up to 175%. We're going to pay that enhanced income directly to your client. We're going to pay that enhanced income for up to 5 years as long as your client continues to qualify, meaning they're in a nursing home, they're still living, they're not able to fill those 2 of 6 ADLs. And we're going to pay that enhanced income directly to your client even if the account value is depleted to 0. When you hear me talk about our guaranteed side of our portfolio, we're focused on peace of mind. We're focused on predictability. And we want to make sure that that client is able to sleep at night, their family is able to sleep at night, knowing they're getting the benefits and coverage that they need. The other quick thing I want to highlight in terms of the care benefit, you see the enhanced income payouts, 250% or 200% with the nursing home rider. I want to stress that those enhanced payouts are based off of issue age. It doesn't matter when the client ends up utilizing that enhanced income. If they issue the personal protection choice up through age 70, even if they didn't use this enhanced benefit until they were 90, they're still receiving that 250% enhancement. So again, know that this is an issue age-based enhanced income. Last but not least, we've elected our income time horizon. We've had the ability to attach the care protection benefit. Last but not least, our legacy protection with our family protection rider. What this rider does is it grows your client's premium at 10% simple through age 70, 5% simple age 71 to 85 for a max of 10 years, or until the client turns age 85, whichever comes first. At time of death, this family protection benefit would be paid in a 100% or could be paid in a 100% lump sum payout directly to the beneficiary. So at the end of the day, Nassau is not going to dictate the terms of how that beneficiary has to receive this asset. If they want it in a lump sum, we're going to pay that full 100% value directly to the beneficiary. So you've seen with inside of one product, we've addressed an income concern, a critical care concern, and a legacy concern, all again umbrellaed in one contract without any underwriting that you're typically used to with products that provide these types of benefits. Not only that, again, we have this great streamlined, simplified, diversified accumulation story with S&P, NASDAQ, and Smart Passage. Last product I want to quickly talk through before we go into the sales strategies is Nassau Growth Annuity, the newest product inside our portfolio and a product that we've seen a ton of momentum and growth over the last 12 to 18 months. You see with our accumulation product, Nassau Growth Annuity, slightly different that we'll issue to age 85, and it's currently available in 47 out of 50 states. The strength of Nassau Growth Annuity is really in the flexibility and customization. The sizzle of the product is going to be on the rates, and we're going to hit those on the next slide. But the strength, again, is in the flexibility and customization that you have. Nassau Growth Annuity is available on both a 7 and 10-year surrender charge schedule. It gives access to cash. So as soon as 30 days after issue, your client has the ability to take up to 10% penalty-free. Customization, both fee and no-fee crediting strategies. Peace of mind, though. Every Nassau Growth Annuity has a return of fee feature built in. And what that means is if your client were to elect one of the enhanced accumulation strategies, enhanced participation rate strategies, and at the end of contract duration or death, we had gone through a flat to down market cycle, and that fee ended up chipping away at the principal the client put into the policy, Nassau is going to true that up and make sure the client gets no less than the premium they put into the policy. So again, flexibility and customization, that's the strength of the Nassau Growth Annuity. The real sizzle, and as I talk to advisors consistently selling this product, is the rate story. You can see S&P 500. We currently have a base 1-year S&P par of 37%, which jumps to a very competitive 50% with that 1% strategy fee. 2-year S&P base par rate of 50%, no cap, no spread, no fee, which jumps all the way up to 70%. NASDAQ, you see par rate, same thing, 1 and 2-year par rates. Base, no cap, no spread, no fee, as well as a higher par rate for that 1% annual strategy fee. And you can see Smart Passage Index, participation rates all the way up to 153%. Great opportunity to really maximize that accumulation story. Protect against market volatility. Lock in that asset so we can start talking about income solutions or ways clients can access cash to help supplement their retirement, whether that be Social Security, a small pension that they may have, but help them maintain the lifestyle they want with some of the top participation rates in the industry today. Not only that, the strength of the Nassau Growth Annuity is in our renewal rate history. We've launched out what we call our historical credited rates piece for Nassau Growth Annuity. And what this is going to continue to do as we update this on a monthly basis is show you where renewal rates are in this contract. We want to be transparent. We want you to have peace of mind that knows when you make a recommendation of Nassau Growth Annuity, you're not going to be sitting across the table doing a review 2 years, 3 years, 4 years down the road talking about rates that are at the product minimums. We're going to be transparent and show you, yes, renewal rates are going to fluctuate. But based on the design of this product, really the main variable is how is market volatility. If market volatility is spiked at the renewal time frame, unfortunately what that does is generally increase the cost to the carrier, and you're going to see renewal rates have to decrease a little bit. But because we built this with a fixed option budget, meaning that we're going in with the same option budget every single year to purchase the underlying vehicles that allow us to offer the par rates that we are, there's also a flip side to that conversation. And it's that if volatility has decreased during the renewal period, you should see participation rates increase with this contract. And that's really what this piece is showing you between the red and green that you're seeing on the screen. We'll continue to update this. We're going to continue to be transparent, but we want you to have that peace of mind that knows when you offer this product, it's not just a strong first-year rate. You have the ability to put together a customized retirement solution, 100% no-fee strategy, 100% all enhanced par strategies, knowing we also have that return of fee feature behind us. Or we can do a blend or move in and out during renewal periods going fee, no fee. Much like personal income annuity, personal protection choice, we have the ability to put together customized illustrations, leverage the strength of the insurance agency marketing team. They can talk through different crediting strategies. Here you see we've done a blend between the 1-year S&P and the 2-year Smart Passage Index. And we can show you the best, worst, and most recent returns to get you a better idea of how we really want to look at allocating this index strategy. Last but not least, as we now begin sort of that transition to look at different income solutions that we can provide, different ways that we can build out this story during this unique environment that we're in today. On every 10-year version of the Nassau Growth Annuity, you have the ability to also attach between 2 different optional income riders. Our Amplified Income and our Amplified Income Plus rider. We'll start with the Amplified Income. What it is a low-cost rider. For 25 basis points, we're going to attach a benefit base that grows at 150% of index credits. We also offer the Amplified Income Plus rider. Little higher fee, so 95 basis points for this. For that 95 basis points, we're going to attach a benefit base that, again, grows at 150% of index credits, but also has a guaranteed 3% simple roll-up on top of that index credit. That 3% roll-up will go for up to 15 years or until the client activates the rider, whichever comes first. Within each one of those riders, Amplified Income and Amplified Income Plus, you have 2 versions of that rider. We have a steady income, or we have rising income. And what rising income means is we're going to get less when we initially activate the rider, but we're going to continue to grow the benefit base at 150% of index credits. Meaning as that policy hits renewal periods and we get index credits, our income value is going to increase over time. Definitely an opportunity to prevent or hedge against inflation with the rising income opportunity. So let's start talking through some sales strategies. If you've seen me present in the past, some of these are going to be familiar in ways that we've talked about it. But again, what we want to do is present you some options. Right? We're definitely in a different, unique environment today than where we were, really just 2 years ago as the pandemic sort of kicked in. But let's think about some industry trends. And our first one we're going to start with is personal income annuity. And in order to look at this strategy, think about average withdrawal strategies that are out there. It used to be if you withdraw 4% of your retirement savings, you're pretty much good from an income perspective for life. Today, they say if you withdraw 4% of your income asset, of your retirement assets, there's a 70% chance that you won't outlive those assets. So to help increase those odds, industry experts today say, hey, let's drop that down to 2.8%. And by reducing down to 2.8%, we can now increase the chance that we won't outlive our assets up to 92%. And I always sit there and I question these numbers. What kind of guarantee is that? I've been working 20, 30, 40 years of my life, and you're going to tell me I can withdraw less than 3% and there's still a chance that I might outlive that asset? There's got to be a better solution. And not only is there a better solution, we can do it on a 100% guaranteed basis. We drop that $100,000 into the Nassau Personal Income Annuity. We activate that rider immediately. And boom, you see we have a $5,694 guaranteed annual lifetime income off of that $100K. A great way to help, again, cover those fixed expenses that maybe Social Security isn't going to fully cover throughout my retirement days. But what if we can find a way, even though that $5,694 is guaranteed, what if we can increase that even higher and do it on a guaranteed basis? Is there value there? And how we're going to do it, again, with that same 68-year-old client, same $100,000 premium. Think about this. If we activate income immediately, we receive that $5,694, but what is that client leaving off the table? They're leaving those 2 additional 7.5% bonuses because we've activated that rider immediately. So instead of doing that, we're going to take advantage of the flexibility of this product. And we're going to take advantage of the ability to get 10% out through the penalty-free withdrawal that's also available as soon as 30 days after issue. Year 1 and year 2, we're going to use that penalty-free withdrawal 6% or $6,015. Now, while we're doing that, our benefit base is also being offset by that 7.5% additional bonus at the end of year 1 and year 2. Beginning year 3, we activate that guaranteed lifetime income rider and we lock in that $6,015. So we've now provided that client with a guaranteed withdrawal rate north of 6% and over 5.5% more than that already industry-leading 56.94. It's a great way, again, to leverage the industry-leading bonuses that you have inside of this product. And a great way, again, to help squeeze every penny that we can on a guaranteed basis to help protect against inflation or rising costs that we're especially seeing today. Let's look at this same kind of concept. And there's a couple different ways that you can look at this strategy. Here, again, 65-year-old client, $100,000 deposit. That client has a need for income. But instead of electing the income today rider, big upfront bonus, we're going to do income tomorrow, or that 14% roll-up. And for the first 5 years, we're going to take a 5% withdrawal or $5,000. Now, why we're doing that, again, our benefit base is being reduced down, obviously, by the withdrawal, but it's being offset by that 14% simple roll-up. Then beginning in the 6th contract year, we activate that rider, and you can see we lock in $6,318. This is all done on a guaranteed basis. So think about the flexibility we have. Yes, I'm showing you here on the screen a constant 5% withdrawal. But we can play with the numbers, and we can increase. Maybe we start at 4%, and we increase 50 basis points for the first 4 or 5 years. Or we increase 1% per year for the first couple years. A lot of different ways that we can structure and build this to give that client a rising income, all again on a guaranteed basis. And these again are all customized solutions that we'll be able to put together so you can really sit down based on the risks and concerns that a client or prospect that you're working is sharing with you. A great way that you can put together or present a solution, and again, do it on a guaranteed basis with personal income annuity. And the great part is these two last hypotheticals that we've shown. We can also do it with the personal protection choice. Same exact way. Again, yes, income payouts are going to be slightly reduced, but we're adding in that care protection benefit, the enhanced income for nursing home or in-home care stays. We can add in that family protection rider, that legacy protection. And by doing this withdrawal strategy as well, what we're doing is we're also maximizing that care protection enhancement. A great opportunity to, again, address several concerns inside of one product. Now let's look at a couple different strategies now, but let's leverage the strength of the Nassau Growth Annuity. Again, what we were doing with the last few illustrations is showing how we can create an alternative income solution, squeezing every penny that we can on a guaranteed basis. But what about from a hypothetical standpoint? You saw illustratively how we can grow the assets inside Nassau Growth Annuity. But how can we also leverage that from an income perspective? And remember, with Growth Annuity, you have access, or your client has access, to 10% penalty-free as soon as 30 days after issue. Here's a 67-year-old client, $200,000 deposit. Again, you see we allocated between the 1-year S&P, so we're getting a credit each and every year, as well as that 2-year Smart Passage. This client had legacy protection. They had legacy concerns. But instead of putting them into the personal protection choice, where we have fees ranging anywhere from 95 basis points up to 1.15% all in for all the benefits, we're going to look at the Nassau Growth Annuity and provide a solution that comes at no fee. So we're not attaching one of the guaranteed benefits, the Amplified Income or Amplified Income Plus. We're letting this contract grow. Take a look at the far right-hand side in the gray box. Here what you can see are $200,000 growing over time based on the returns of the two strategies above. Beginning year 5, when that client turned 72 and they needed access to income, maybe it was an RMD or maybe they just needed, again, income to supplement. What we're going to do is take a withdrawal of 6.5%. And you can see our income range is anywhere. We start at $18,953 year 1, but on a low end, we're down at roughly $16,000. And on a high end, we're at over $22,000, $23,000 in income. And at the same time, we also, despite taking all this income out, we have an accumulation value that sits at a hypothetical $322,000. Where if that client were to pass away in year 13, that $322,000 is what would be there to pass on to the beneficiary. So again, we're addressing an income concern, we're addressing a legacy concern without really any fee from a guaranteed perspective, while still giving that client the opportunity for income through that penalty-free withdrawal feature. A great way, again, to leverage the strength, the different variances of the Nassau portfolio. And one of the things that I have a lot of advisors doing today as we talk through these strategies is doing a blend or a combo of the two products. So we're taking a portion of the assets and dropping it into personal income or personal protection choice. We're leveraging the strength of the guarantees. And then we're taking any remaining assets and we're moving them out of potentially that open market volatility. We're dropping them into the Nassau Growth Annuity, and we're really trying to maximize their upside while protecting against any downside movement. So when you put it all together, you've got a lot of different alternative income solutions. And what we wanted to try and do here is put everything together in a simplified version, in a uniform version. So 60-year-old client, $100,000 deposit, looking for a 10-year deferral. We already talked about upfront personal income annuity, our income tomorrow strategy, 14% roll up. You can see at age 70, that would provide $10,560 in guaranteed lifetime income for that client. We elect that amplified income, low cost rider, benefit base growing at 150% of index credits. After 10 years, we have a potential income of up to $14,900. On a guaranteed low end, meaning no accumulation over that 10-year period, we have roughly $5,500 in lifetime income. So a potential range for that client to consider. The Amplified Income Plus, the one that's growing at 150% plus that 3% simple, you see a range of $16,105 to on the low end $7,200, meaning again, no growth over that 10-year period. Or that flexibility of withdrawal, no fee structure. We're ranging anywhere between roughly $12,000 and $18,500 from an income perspective. So again, what we're really trying to hammer home is, in this unique period, based on the concerns and risks that those clients have, prospects that you're working, we can build several different solutions, focusing on not just an income concern, but also legacy, accumulation, to really address those concerns and set them up for the best opportunity for success based on their retirement plan. Quickly, let's circle back, and I want to just re-mention one of the other things that I'm proud in terms of the transformations that we're doing is continuing to find ways to put efficiencies back into your business. About a year ago, we launched our Suitability Instant Decision Guarantee tool. This is a tool that's in front of our EAP platform. It takes about 3 to 5 minutes to complete. It's information that you would be gathering in your client fact find. It's information that you would be putting in the EAP on the suitability form. You input it into this tool, and right now we are at about a 76% automatic approval rate, meaning before you even take time to complete that EAP, you've already got that green light case approval. It's going to move through our system faster because we don't have to do the suitability review. And again, you can have the comfort and peace of mind knowing that as you're taking the time or someone in your back office is taking time to complete that EAP, that case has already been approved. For those that don't get that auto approval, it doesn't mean that the case is not going to move forward. It just means we're going to have one of our suitability analysts take a look at it with their own eyes. Our suitability decline rate throughout from 2021 to today sits at about 1.4. My decline rate sits at about 1.4%. So business is moving through the Nassau portfolio, through the chain. We're getting these cases issued quicker. We're getting you paid faster. And again, remember, every piece of FIA business that you submit for working with Nassau through insurance agency marketing will qualify you towards Nassau Elite. Compensation bonuses, service enhancements, as well as the opportunity if you're one of our top 50 producers to join us at the Cove in the Bahamas in April of 2023. So with that, I know we covered a ton of things, some drilling down a little stronger, a little deeper than others. But I can't thank you enough for the opportunity to present with you today. Hopefully you saw something from a product standpoint, from a positioning standpoint that you can use in your practice. Marcus, I want to thank you again for the opportunity today. I'm going to kick it back to you to wrap things up and close it down. But thank you again, everybody. Have a great day. And Marcus, I'll kick it back to you.
I appreciate that, Jake. Again, I'm going to launch a poll. If you want some more information on Nassau Re, please let us know. Again, great opportunity for you. If you want to be part of their program for the trip, again, if you write 400,000 in Nassau business between now and the end of the year, that should get you to the trip, I would believe, at this point in time. Wouldn't you believe that, Jake?
I would think so. Yes, sir.
And then as far as extra comp goes, you know, for the extra comp in their program there would be about $300,000 a month at this point in time between now and the end of the year. If you've not written a piece of business with Nassau to get the extra comp and the case manager to qualify for that program. So very, very doable at this point in time with their product portfolio. I do have a couple questions here about state approvals. You want to go over just basic state approvals where the growth annuity, where products are approved, what's available where?
Yeah. Overall, as I mentioned, you know, growth annuity is available in 47 states. Currently, New York is not a state that we do business in. Massachusetts is another one where we're not currently approved. But outside of that, the products are pretty much approved just about everywhere. So we do on our website, salesnet.nfg.com. We do have our product approval list. But again, I'm fairly confident that outside of New York and Massachusetts, you're going to have access to most of the product portfolio that we discussed.
Yeah, and the only other caveat, the income riders on the growth annuity in California are not approved as of yet, but the growth annuity is, correct?
Yeah, great point. So the income riders that we discussed with growth annuity are currently only available on the 10-year duration version of the contract. In California, based on their approval process, growth annuity is both a 7 and 9 year contract, not a 7 and 10 as it is everywhere else. So yes, to your point, Marcus, income rider, amplified income plus is not available in the state of California.
Yep. How much premium? Let me see if I can get this question here in just a moment. Give me just a second here, Jake. They're asking questions about how much premium do you think it would take to make the trip?
Yeah, so as I mentioned, last year, our number 50 producer was $1.9 million in FIA production. So, you know, based on growth that I've seen in this program, my guess is number 50 will sort of come in that 2 to 2.1 range. We will have a leaderboard later this year that will sort of highlight where numbers are, but I think to be in that top 50, if you're doing 2.5, you're pretty much safely in that top 50. So that would sort of be my guidance on that front.
Okay. Any other questions we have out here on the Nassau portfolio at this point? Yeah, I don't show that we do. So, Jake, as always, I do appreciate the partnership and the strategic products you bring to the table with the Nassau portfolio. I do appreciate everyone's time. If you did get pulled away this morning, I did record this webinar. So please just let me know. I'll be more than happy to get you out a copy of the presentation. Hope everyone have a great day, and I will follow up with each and every one of you. So take care, and I will talk to you soon. Thank you.